Our good friend Claire Saldaña is in the studio today. She usually brings us fun fashions from local boutiques. This time it's a brand new spot. You may not have heard of it. It's called City and Stars, and she's curated some Thanksgiving looks to show us. Very exciting. Claire, good morning.
Good morning. You know, I love events in Austin, and City and Stars started as like a pop-up. They would go to Lake Garage, different outdoor events, and I love when somebody starts off and starts curating like that, and they're like, got it, now let's open up a store.
Yeah, brick and mortar, here we go.
And I'm so excited for them, and like their location's beautiful. You walk in, everything is curated so nicely, and you know that Michelle, the owner, knows. She knows what's up.
She knows what's up. And pretty decent price points. Yes. We've been talking about that off camera.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those places where you can really go in and do like a capsule wardrobe, and you know, these 8 pieces I can mix and match and really just like get me into the next season.
Absolutely. Okay, so you said it's a bit of a country Thanksgiving that we're doing.
That's what I'm doing today. You know, it's funny. We were talking about things and I was like, well, that looked good with cowboy boots. Well, that could go with a wedge. And then I kept going back to that. You know, will dress any age there. And so with the amount of denim, I was like, girl, you have denim in here. And you know I love that denim.
I know you are a denim queen.
And that was the first thing I spotted. And they also have a beautiful charm bar where you can just make your own little things. And we'll show you later on Michaela's look how you can make different things for yourself. But yeah, it was just such a gorgeous space, and I just had to show it off.
Okay, let's show it off. I'm going to bring you to me while we invite out Michaela. And she is a Texas fan, yes. And she is wearing a Texas necklace, and this is one of the customizable items,
yes,
right?
So, you know, it's on everybody's mind. UT plays the Fighting Texas Aggies on Friday after Thanksgiving, and so, you know, Michaela is definitely a UT fan, so you can personalize something so sweet like that, and, you know, just mix it in with the casuals. This is Thanksgiving, you know, a beautiful little cardigan like so. You know, we put a little bandeau underneath it for modesty purposes. If you want to go a little bit more risque, you can wear it as is.
If you're going to Friendsgiving, maybe
yes.
Instead of Thanksgiving with the family.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. And you know, just a simple skirt like this, a real straight skirt. You know, when we looked at this outfit, we thought, let's do a little sneaker with it, keep it real simple. You know, something like this is cute. You know, Friendsgiving, you don't have to really go over the top for something like that.
I think she looks very Thanksgiving, but it's like almost an ode to pilgrims, like that little ruffle,
with the ruffle
in the top. I think it's really super sweet. Very cute look, Michaela.
Yes,
okay,
gorgeous.
Thank you. All right, we're gonna bring out Lon, and Lon knows I'm obsessed with her boots. This is such a cute look, and plenty of room to have turkey and
yes.
pumpkin and all sorts of things and still feel comfortable.
I am a sucker for a matching set. I think when I go on vacation, they probably think like, does this girl own anything that's not a matching set? Because I think it's so easy and it goes together so well. And then all you need is something like her boots that just gives you that pizzazz. It really like brings everything together. Because when you walk in and you see that, it's like, hello, goodbye. Like that really just brings it all together. But something like this is so simple. It's a great textile. It's a little bit rough, so you have that like boxy feel that everybody's leaning into, but still at the same time, elastic waistband. She can wear those pieces with a bunch of other stuff later.
That is what I'm thinking. I mean, this goes even into spring to summer. Yeah. You've got a pair of great jean shorts there, which is amazing.
This is really like Austin fall. You know, because we don't know what the weather's going to be like.
My mom was like, is it chilly down there? And I was like, 80s.
You know, it's always that surprise, and then you're like, well, and then I'll get my shorts out one more time. And so that's what's perfect about this outfit.
The faux falls that we get here in Central Texas. Okay, Lon, you look fantastic. Let's go ahead and bring out Izzy. And I'm obsessed. This is such a Thanksgiving dress. It's very, very sweet. It almost looks, it sounds like I'm not saying something nice about it, but I swear I am. It almost looks tableclothy.
Oh, yes. You know, I do love that about that. We were talking about these kinds of textiles where it does feel like an Austin weight, you know, because of the heat here and stuff like that, but with that fall color scheme, and it really pumps it up a little bit once you put this jacket on. We thought, you know, keep it simple, but something like this is easy because at night, if it does dip, you have things like this, you know, you pop your collar a little bit, it's got the zippers to it, you crunch this baby up, and you start really just styling this piece together, and you make it your own.
I can see the stylist in you coming out just in looking at this jacket.
Yes, I saw this and I was like, girl, please, we need to have this. You know, something like this can sometimes overwhelm a dress like this, but once you start putting it together and pumping it up like that, it really does make a difference.
It's so cute. And you're right about the dress weight that you were talking about a minute ago. I don't know, Izzy, that we got to see the beautiful back. Would you mind taking the jacket back off so that we can see it? So it's got this gorgeous bow in the back, so very sweet for a little dressy Thanksgiving, I think.
And you know what, with something like this, it's got all that elastic on the back. You can eat as much as you want, girlfriend. That A-line cut, you do your thing.
Okay, sounds good to me. All right, Izzy, thank you so much. We'll have you take your jacket and head back. All right, I want to make sure I ask Claire about where we can find City and Stars, because yes, they've got that brick and mortar now, but they're still, paying homage to their pop-up blood, let's call it.
Yeah, so they're going to be doing the Christmas affair. It's actually a huge event for them, and it is a huge event in Austin as well. And so they are queens of pop-up. So I said, is it hard bringing in all this stuff? And they said, no, we've got all the things and we're ready to go. And they have some pieces that are tried and true that Michelle was saying, like, this is fall-a-day. And I had never heard that term before. And she said, it's like you go into fall and then you're into holiday. And she has got, there were things I had to not touch because I'm like, that looks very Christmas, but I love that it's already there.
Yes. I'm starting to do like subtle holiday.
Yes.
Yeah, because it's about to be that time
But
of year.
fall-a-day, y'all. I had never heard that before.
I like that. All right, and just in the last 20 seconds or so we never get a chance to talk about you. If people want some help for the holidays, they can get it through you.
Yeah, you can, my Instagram, my website, and I'm also going to start pumping up my Airbnb stuff so we can shop South Congress. I kind of took some of those dates off because we were doing Austin Fashion Week. But, now I'm back to working on those kinds of things and taking clients and, curating pieces like this and getting things ready.
And she can do the shopping for you, bring it to you. That's where you decide if you want it or not. So easy. Claire, thank you so much. Happy fall-a-day to you.
Happy fall-a-day.
Claire is a commercial and personal stylist and closet organizer. Learn more about what she offers and see her portfolio at styledoneasy.com.